Good morning, and how are you? It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing on this Wednesday morning with your 5 moves in 5 minutes. And this week's 5 moves on a Wednesday is our resistance band. We use a long resistance band and a short loopy band in most classes, and I'm going to show you 3 moves with the long and 2 with the short today. As always, if you're going to join in with me, please make sure you're feeling fit and well. You only do the movements that are suitable for you, and do check your equipment. I've had the odd occasion where you use a band and suddenly there was a snag and a tear you weren't aware of, and it catches you by surprise. So always check your equipment and your environment where you're standing and working out in. Bands are fantastic. They are versatile. They can go into a bag, into your desk drawer. They're there to help with adding more resistance to your work, to help with rehabilitation, or just to help with a lovely stretch. So, yeah, they really are a good bit of kit to have to add to your workout routine. So we're going to start on the floor. We're going to do a seated row. We're then going to do a Russian twist and then a pullover. So I'm going to start off with the band around my feet. I'm going to sit with my knees bent, but you can have your legs long, holding as much or as little of the band as you want for the resistance you want. A gentle lean back, making sure you're comfortable sort of sitting on your sit bones. If it's not comfortable, again, you could always do this standing up, attaching the band to perhaps some secure door handles or something, and do a standing pull. But from here, 45 seconds, off we go. So my feet are aligned with my knees lined with hips, shoulders relaxing down. Exhale as I pull the band. The more I lean back, the more my core has to be involved. But whilst doing that, again, you're making sure you are comfortable in this position on your back. Arms long. Exhale. Draw those elbows past the ribs. Again, I could just have my legs long if that was more comfortable. Quite a nice stretch actually on the backs of the legs. Checking the shoulders are relaxed and down as we pull the elbows, so those shoulder blades then come together and release. Next, keeping the band where it is, I'm going to have my knees slightly bent. I'm going to hold both ends of the band, both hands, and then I'm using this as our Russian twist. So I'm then guiding the band side to side, so I'm getting that resistance on that side rotation. So I'm working the side abs. Now, depending on the resistance of the band will depend how much movement we get or how challenging it is. This, again, I'm not going to get any lower than where my arms are resting now because of the band. That's fine. I'm still feeling that movement throughout the trunk. Arms long and relaxed. Again, adjust your position. If we didn't want to do it with the band like this, again, we don't have to. There's plenty of other ways of doing a Russian twist. You could hold your small loopy band, have that in between your wrists and use your arms to guide that way. You've always got a bit of resistance with the band around your wrists. We're just taking it side to side. Then from here, I'm going to come onto my back and I'm going to have the band under my knees. Now again, depending on the band, I could have my feet on the floor. I'm going to hold each band in each hand. Breathe in. As I exhale, I'm pulling over and returning. Now, again, I'm not going to get that full range because of the band and where my knees are. Maybe I can have my knees up 90 degrees and then I get more range. So yeah, I'll give myself that little bit more scope there. So I'm breathing in, exhaling. Actually, with this one, because of the effort of taking the band over, yes, I'm using my exhalation on the hardest bit, which actually for this is the pulling the band. So this is one I haven't done before. I was playing around and thought, how can we use the band to do a pullover with the long one here, where we're anchoring the band on our body for that resistance. From there, it's going to gently come up. So that was our pullover. Again, we could always use the band, a small band, through our wrists for pullovers and Russian twists as well. But onto the lower body. So with my thick band, we're going to do a squat walk. So I'm going to start off feet hip width apart, gently down to my squat, side step, then forward, then side step. So I'm almost like a box squat band walk, and then backwards. Again, always optional. It might just be space-wise, you just want to go side to side. And if we haven't got space to go side to side, we can just stand and tap the legs out. But having that resistance, challenging where we're walking in different directions, again, adds to the variety, adds to those muscles working. Feels a bit odd though. Takes a long while to get into that routine. I've started, so I'll finish. I'll come back down. And then the last move, we're going to do a knee high and then a leg extension. So again, the band's around the tops, just above my knees. Knee high, kick back. Knee high, kick back. If you have a smaller band, you could have that under and over your feet, as in the thickness of the band. So where you position the band can have a big impact on the feeling of the resistance. Big resistance band, better for me above the knees because I won't get any movement or very little movement if I had it around my ankles. And again, we're doing a bit of balance. My left foot is having to stabilize me as the right knee comes up, the left and the right leg extends back. You could always alternate if you're short of time, but in the class we do 2 rounds, so you would get the other leg done in the second round. And rest. So 5 moves in 5 minutes using our long resistance band and our short loopy band. Upper body, core and lower body. So a reasonable mix, and depending on the type of band you're using will depend on the resistance that you're working with. So there we go. Hope that gives you some ideas to add to your band workouts, or if you're not using bands, maybe inspire you to use them. See how you get on with them. I would love to know. Have a great day, and I will be back on Friday with balance and strength. So I will see you then. Take care. See you soon. See you soon.